Hello everyone. It's me, Chaff Commander Coffee, and I'm here with another episode of Realism Invictus, Emperor of Terra. So let's not waste any time. Let's get to it. Where we left off, just got our second city down. We are now building an army. The Hindu Empire very kindly has built the Nazca lines, and they have an excellent city spot. They were just so considerate to have both those things, and so we're going to go take that from them as quickly as we can. We also got them to declare war on the Mongols. The Mongols have been fighting the South Chinese, so hopefully their army has been sent abroad. At the rate at which we train legionaries is actually quite disgusting, which I love. Gotta love it. I do want to focus on building some other useful stuff, though. We still have epidemic chance, which is not ideal, and it's only going to get worse when we build slave markets and things. So I would like to build a smokehouse, but I need more workers. We need to make sure our land is thoroughly improved. So let's get that 4th legionary out. We can have a total of 8 units in a stack without too many issues. So we're probably going to go with 2 rams and 6 legionaries. We might go with a few of those. But yeah, so far so good. And we got Judaism spread to us thanks to the Berbers, which are our neighbours off to the west. They were very kind to donate that to us. Very kind. Ironworking is our goal. Early ironworking is... I just want to see if we've got iron. If we have iron, then the run is done. The run is done. We are sorted. We are very much sorted. So we got a nice little stack of plebeian legionaries. These guys have a natural bonus to city attack, and a bonus versus melee units, and a chance for first strikes. Oh, we captured a slave. Oh, that's good. We captured a slave. Well, we want to build latifundia because these things are fantastic. That is not a latifundia. Why? Oh, slaves can't build latifundia, can they? So if I look at these guys can build. You can't build latifundia with slaves. So, but what slaves can do is they can build mines, and they can build cottages. And I wouldn't mind a couple of cottages in Rome's borders because it has a lot of good farmland. I'd like to also try to preserve the forests if I can for lumber mills later on. Chandragupta is now the worst enemy of the Mongols. That's great. That's great. Which means the Mongols ain't going to worry about us too much because they're busy fighting the Hindi Empire, which is awesome. Also looks like the barbarians are sort of beelining towards the Malians. Probably because the Malians have sent all their troops to go fight the Mongols, which means that they don't have troops lying around to deal with us. The Bronze Age collapse. So this is the separatism event for the early game. Culture now generates twice as much separatism, which means we're going to have to worry about separatism when we attack these guys, because that's going to cause an issue. It's going to cause more than a few issues, actually. Okay, we're going back to grab mysticism. Because you can't get ironworking without mysticism. It's the secret of steel, you know. The faith of Crom. That's how it be. So we're actually going to also grab weaving quickly, because otherwise we can't get sailing and trade and that sort of stuff. I mean, I'm not too bothered about trade. But I would like to just quickly nip back and make sure I've got that. There's civil unrest near the Malian city. Their problems are none of our affairs. Unleash our agents. Their problems are none of our affairs. I don't want to piss them off quickly. Them getting, like, you know, having some troubles is fine by me. But that's not my main intent. Right, let's get some latifundia built. Okay, there's mysticism. We have access to horses now. Wonderful stuff. Let's get a latifundia up near Alexandria, so it has some extra growth. Okay. Mongols have declared peace with the Malyans. The Malyans also got a great general, so I'm starting to think they most advanced. Chandragupta is the most advanced. Okay, so the Hindi Empire is doing very well. So yes, crippling them by taking over their capital is a good idea. Lots of cotton. Lots of cotton. That's quite good, actually. I approve. I approve of plentiful cotton. We can't use that until we get peasant servitude, but not bad. Extra cotton's really nice for when you get into the industrial period. Slave market I would love to build, just not right now. Just not right this second. Let's get you a granary. Also love to build a castrum. Okay, let's have this worker just steadily run away from those barbarians. Yeah, Granary, I'd love to build a castrum because that covers most of their happiness concerns. And also lets me train good units, so that's solid stuff there. Right. I would like to build a slave market, so let's get one of those built. And then we're going to build a couple more legionaries and some rams. I'm going to build 2 stacks, so we're going to have a total of 12 legionaries and 4 rams, and I think that should be enough. I would also like to get priesthood at some point. Because Jewish temple and getting a priest to give us some money, because our income is not looking too sharp. It's fine, but it's not that good right now. So okay, we're getting sculpture. We've got a barbarian horseman on its way. Might go for the Malyans. No, it went for my archer on the hill. So as I said, barbarians are going to be coming up from the north here. That's just something we have to deal with. Are there any other techs we could quickly grab before we keep on beelining towards ironworking? Road building would be very nice. Let's grab road building and let's grab priesthood. Just because I really want both those resources, both those techs. Priesthood, again, temple, start spreading Judaism. Maybe not necessarily spread Judaism, but get priests, and that will help with our economy. Sun Yat-sen will trade cattle, will he? He didn't want to last time. Yeah, he still doesn't want to. He probably wants the horses for it, which I could trade the horses for it, because horses ain't doing nothing for me right now. So we got the slave market, which is cool. They removed slave specialists, by the way. There used to be a slave specialist that was quite good, let's just say, shall we? They were quite good. And they've been removed. And the slave market now just provides a straight 10% commerce and a bonus to your improvements at the cost of epidemic and unhealth. I failed the quest for war chariots. Oh dear. I wasn't planning on building any, so... However, Chandragupta's been building war chariots, and legionaries are not going to do very well against those. So I'm going to need to mix some militia in there, I think. Mind you, the militia aren't going to be very good at handling war chariots. I'd much rather get the actual hoplites, which require copper or iron, so no chance we're getting them anytime soon. I don't know how many he's got, probably not loads. I wouldn't have thought. That's a worker there. So let's build, we want 4 rams. I could go for the full 5. I would love to get a recon unit for each group. And we're going to need some spears as well. Recon units help with withdrawal chance and first strikes, so pretty useful. but we're mainly bothered. Right, let's build a road. I want to build a road up to Rome, so we can move troops around a bit faster. We've got a battering ram. Again, our income constantly dropping because we're building more troops than is probably necessary, but we need to make sure we win. This is Emperor. This is Emperor difficulty. Slave died after the improvement was built. Okay, that's to be expected. To be expected. Right, let's get a road built over to Chandragupta's lands so we can move through them a bit faster. Okay, so that's one stack, but I'm going to have to cut down on the amount of legionaries in it. Because we're going to have to stick other troops in that stack as well. Let's carry on building those latifundia, which provide, as you can see, a huge amount of food and commerce, which is going to enable us to provide for plenty of specialists, like priests and craftsmen, and all those sorts of things. Which I will need to actually research tech that lets me get those specialists. In particular, metal casting will give us forges for craftsmen, temples from priesthood will let us get some priests. I wouldn't mind getting libraries shortly after that for some scientists, specialists. Then we want to go for currency. Currency makes the latifundia provide extra. Well, we might want to go for armor crafting because that lets us get imperial legionaries. But it depends if we have iron or not. If we have iron, then perfect. But if we don't, then you know, it is what it is. I don't think anyone else wants to open borders. Malians are going for literature. Okay, I don't think they've built, but build 5 libraries, cool. I'd love to do that. I would love to build 5 libraries. That's actually really good. It's actually a really good bonus there. Let's grab a militia for each army as well, and then I'm going to need a couple more legionaries to just bulk this force up. So we'll only have 8 legionaries. It's probably not enough. Would like a few more. But hell, we're building an army at a quite incredible pace. Maui has declared war on the Mongols again, so his army is abroad once more. If only we were slightly more ready, I would dive in on that like nobody's business. But we are preparing ourselves very quickly. So, as long as we take the Maoyan capital, that's the main thing. Let's give these guys extra first strikes, I guess. Get the roads built up, make moving around a bit faster. Right, you can finish building that road to there. Okay, let's get this stack to go wait in that forest. We could capture a couple of workers there, actually, if we declare war sooner rather than later. I kind of like the idea of that. I do quite like that idea. This might be a bit on the risky side, but it does get a couple of workers, so... Oh, I have to break my open borders first. Well, let them finish building the improvement, because that means I don't have to build it. Yeah, you can see they've got some chariots around. So that's not something we want to mess with, really, if we can help it. Let's get a road up to these pigs. And connect them up with the Empire. Okay, the workers have ran away, but that's fine. They'll run into the city, most likely. Let's give land tactics to our spear dudes. Right, we've just about finished researching priesthood. Our border's expanded again, which is great. Looks like the Berbers have expanded off to our west, which is fine. As I said, the Berbers they're on our side, okay? On our side. Yes, I would love civil religion. Yeah, let's take civil religion. Okay, and we can build another Latifundia. And we're going to want to build a Jewish temple shortly after that. Extra commerce, extra trade route yield. We can get a priest. Priest will provide 2 commerce as well, or 2 actual finances, actual monies, big monies. Okay, we got rid of that archer, barbarian archer being a nuisance. Yeah, we trained legionaries in 2 turns, so our army is getting pretty big. Let's get you fortified up. Let's get you into that stack. So the army's almost ready. I assume this is going to be enough, and this is what I talk about. It's better to be overkill than underkill, because if you underkill, then you achieve nothing. If you overkill, you at least make sure your opponent is absolutely 100% dead. And if they're not 100% dead, they're probably going to come back and kick your ass. And that's not an ideal situation to find yourself in. Let's start building a road over to the Berbers. The Hungarians, hello. Would you like open borders? You would. It's perfect. Hungarians are not doing too well, actually. It's unfortunate for them. Okay. Our tech rate is awful, which is to be expected. You're going to grow your borders very shortly, so if you could start building a workboat and then a fishing docks and a slave market and then a smokehouse. I think that's what we're going to try and build up Alexandria as a trade port. It's going to make us a lot of money. It's going to be the breadbasket of our empire, whilst Rome itself builds giant armies to kick the crap out of Chandragupta and his large amount of chariots, which is a little bit worrying. Well, I don't know what our odds are with these sword dudes. Hopefully pretty decent. I might need to get another couple of militia just to be on the safe side. Because the militia actually don't have a chance of beating those chariots. The chariots have a massive bonus versus oh, he's probably going to move. He's got a settler there, so he's probably going to move a bunch of them out with the settler. Yeah, the chariots have 4 strength, 50% versus melee. Our militia have 3 strength and 50% versus charge. So they actually lose against the chariots in most situations. We captured a slave. That's wonderful. Could you build a mine, please? Great. This work is done. Okay, we've got another militia. So we're just going to put the militia in the stacks, and we'll take a couple of the legionaries. Actually, we'll take a couple of rams out. And we'll build another. Like I said, it's better to be safe than sorry. Oh, whoops. Didn't want to move the entire stack. Let's have you come back and build on those pigs. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna need to try and stick close to defensive terrain as much as we possibly can. Build up some legionaries. They do have another city down here, so it could be something that we go after this city instead, because the garrison's much less likely to be quite so hench. Which I quite like that idea. So that's what we're going to do. But we are looking a little dicey on the old income. So I probably need to stop building troops for a little bit. And I probably also need to encourage Rome to work on commerce, if at all possible. Or just to get some more commerce. This is the problem with building giant armies. But I mean, if you look how many troops the Malians have, they will use that army against us if we don't use our army against them. That is something you do need to consider. Okay, let's turn off production for a bit, and they don't want to work on the cottage tile yet, which is a bit unfortunate, but such is life. What do I want you to do? It's a good question. Probably come down and get a mine built for Alexandria, so they have a little bit more production. Right, let's take a look-see. They've got so many frickin' chariots, man. Oh, they've left their capital undefended. They'll move it back pretty quickly, I imagine. Sun Yat-sen is the wealthiest. We have access to fish. Very well. Okay. Malians. Yes. Let's declare war on them. That's a large army with lots of chariots in it. We're about to have a bad day. As you can see, we just had a bad day. We did get a great general though, so maybe we didn't have such a bad day. So we're going to have some skirmishes on the borders. Oh, the Mongols will actually open borders with us now, because I'm fighting their enemies. You know, accept. Could you peace out Sun Yat-sen, please? No, he doesn't want to do that. Not really. Skirmisher warriors, famous archers. Skirmisher warriors never obsoletes, so I tend to like grabbing skirmisher warriors. I could have also made him into a warlord. Less interested in getting a warlord right now. We captured a slave. Move to Alexandria so you can help fast build things. We're gonna go for the capital. We still have enough troops, I think. And we've got a couple extra rams we can bring in to help knock down the walls a bit faster. Your units are on strike. Oh yeah, we have too many units outside of our borders. Gonna have to sort that out. I can't produce. Units are on strike. How are we gonna solve that? I wonder if the Chandragupta will peace out. You want to peace out? He doesn't want to peace out. He either knows we're on strike or some other. Right, you're pretty wounded, so you can go. We'll try and consolidate what we've got. You guys are all pretty wounded, so you can all go. Okay, and we're almost there. fine because we won the early engagement. That's the important thing. So because we won the early engagement, we should now be free to continue into Chandragupta's land. Apparently my militia just killed... Oh, a militia killed something. It's fine. Okay, the capital has not enough defenders as far as I'm concerned. Which is fantastic. Because we have a chance. There's an archer there. Let's go get our spearmen to go deal with that. Let's bring these rams in. Let's go sit on the horses to cut their production down a bit. They have a worker, a militia, and 2 archers. There's a real possibility we can just take the capital right now. Also, do you want to trade corn for pigs? Do you want to just open borders and then we'll worry about the other stuff afterwards? What do you want for this? You want pigs and 2 gold to turn. You drive a hard bargain, my friend. But we got open borders with the. Also, yeah, the Berbers. Plus 10 with the Berbers. Nice. Oh, a chariot attacked my spearmen over here, so let's give them city attack because we're just gonna throw everyone we can at the walls and see what we can do. That's the plan. You can fast build the docks. Okay. We should have enough units to take that out. We should do. I just want to get one more go at bashing the walls down. Did they build another unit? They did. They got another archer. But he won't be fortified, so fingers crossed. Here we go. Here we go. This will be quite a blow if we can pull it off. Quite the blow indeed. Okay, so what are our odds? What are our best odds? 50%. 50%. Don't mind if I do. So, is that a free cap spot? Is that a free cap spot? I think it is. I think it is. Yes, I would love to install a new governor. We captured the Nazca lines. Damn straight we captured the Nazca lines. And let's keep on building this road towards the Burbs so we can get a nice road connection with them. I want to get a road here as well if I can. The Ratha is deleting our rams, that's fine. Chandragupta will peace out. What a surprise. Got to keep that separatism down, so we're going to need all our troops in Pataliputra. And we're also going to need to keep building an army so we can conquer more of their land. That's something we're going to have to do. Let's pump our tech up a little bit. And let's talk to the Malyans. Malyans lost a lot of power. What do you want for peace? You'll give me 20 gold. How about you also adopt, what civics has he taken? Paganism. Interesting. Pastoral nomadism. How about you adopt subsistence economy as well? That will hurt all his pastures. Pasture output, so yeah. We'll force him to adopt that. And he'll probably also want to rev back into pastoral nomadism as soon as he can. Okay, not bad for a first conquest, but it depends on whether we can capitalize on this. If we can get the Mongols to stay at war, can you peace out Sun Yat-sen? Yeah, they peaced out Sun Yat-sen, good. Now, because the Mongols have peaced out the South Chinese, which are here, that means hopefully we can get pigs for rice. I'll take that. How about cattle? What do you want for this? Won't do it. Berbers, we have no... I'll get them to declare war on the Malians. Just to be that guy. Just to be that guy. Anybody else want to declare war on the Malians whilst we're at it? No. I like how the Mayans still like us, that's really nice. I don't want you to peace out Chandragupta. I'm gonna give you some pigs though. I'm a nice guy like that. Okay. Okay, not bad, not bad. Let's get this army healed up. And these slaves are probably going to fast build a something. We don't really have any buildings for culture right now. Which means cities that we capture are kind of just as they are. Although we did capture the Nazca lines. I don't think we'll get the culture bonus from it though, because we captured it, but it is what it is. Let's link up those. I don't think we need to link up those horses, but we're going to do it anyway. That is also the half-hour mark. Oh, great! So the Berbers like us even more. As if the Berbers could like us even more. They do. Okay, let's get that storyteller circle built as quickly as we can. The city is going to starve and die because they're currently very unhappy. It's too crowded. They have higher standards. Blah blah blah. Yeah, the Nazca lines are not providing us with any culture since we didn't build it. Oh, there's a great profit in this city as well. Wow, that's really good. So let's finish that storyteller circle, then we're going to go straight for the castrum, which is going to provide us with some happiness, which will help keep the city in check. That's a Berber army that's on its way to go attack the Malians, or just be a general nuisance. I would also like to put some points into espionage now, because we're going to need that to keep the separatism down. Separatism won't affect us for at least 50 turns. Okay. I think I'm going to get this slave to stop building that mine and go over there to try to fast build that castrum. Because he's taking like 9 turns to build that, so run him over there. Legionaries. Do we need more legionaries? I think some more legionaries wouldn't hurt. We captured their source of horses, so they probably won't have any more whatchamacallits. I know what I'm talking about, even if no one else does. They probably won't have any more chariots going around. They used a lot of chariots. They lost a lot of chariots attacking us, actually. So very solid. Okay, let's get a couple more legionaries. I'm pretty sure the Hindu short swords are actually quite good. So this isn't quite as simple of a task as we might have hoped it would be. Lajos has declared war. Okay, the Hungarians are fighting the South Chinese. That's good. It's good, good. Good, good. Give in to the dark side. The dark side is definitely on our side right now. I can confirm the dark side is on the side of Rome right now. Almost 100% certain of that. Right. As I said, half-hour mark. I should stop playing. It's just, you know, it's just one more turn, man. Just one more turn. That's all we want. Anyway, that'll be it for this episode. Let me just see if I can't do a little bit of extra trading with some of our neighbours. You want horses for the cattle? You know what? Fair enough. Once we get this road connection with the Berbers, we'll be able to start trading with them, which is great. Right. Yeah, so far so good. Once we take this city here, I don't even know if I want that city. I'll examine it if they've put like a great person in it or something, or done something useful with it. I'll keep it. This city here I'm not so sure about either, but I'm probably going to end up keeping it because I need land. I need land. And I think these 5 cities is probably going to be more than enough to keep me satisfied until we go colonial. Because the Berbers are obviously gobbling up all the Western territory, so I can just unmark that. Cause we're not. This province, I'm not sure about. If we have iron, we don't need it, but this area here might be relevant. South Chinese are doing very well, but they are being declared war on by the Mongols and the Hungarians, so fingers crossed that keeps them busy whilst we solidify ourselves as a world leader. Having a powerful ally is really reassuring. It's one of the things I've lacked in many of my Emperor of Terra attempts. I feel that's going to make all the difference as we go into the later stages of the game. But for now, though, it's been me, Chaff Commander Coffee. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And as always, stay safe in the year of lockdown. Year of our lockdown 2020. And I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye for now.